Hello everyone, welcome back to another stream. I'm just getting the link here and then we're good to go. Just in case. Just do. Let's ping Happy as well. Just ping everyone here. Okay. So. I hope this works. I wish you could play Breaker 3 again. Let's break some kneecaps. Yeah, that ain't happening on Breaker 3. I'll be smashing everybody else on this. Oh, so welcome back, everyone. Let's get into this. It's been a while. I only just was able to log into this account. So yeah, it's been a long time. There's the suit, as you've seen her in all her glory. So, I'm just gonna get on and go with this. I'm actually playing this off a capture card, not directly from the console, so this is gonna be crazy. It's just a bounty hunter. We're just gonna bounty hunt everything and just see what happens. And I'm gonna full screen project to my main monitor. There we go. The idea is if I full screen project it, I can then still see what's going on. I love the way that this is just not connected to the network. Hey Lucky, how you doing? I know I pinged like everybody that would have an interest in this, so it's like, that moment is taking forever. I don't know whether it's because it's loading stuff. I hope the audio is like semi-audible in the background. Ah, here we go. Right, so let's start off, right? I need a couple of victims. So let's just take these. For anyone who's not been part of these streams before. Look, he says, currently at the gym. Oh, nice. Getting those gains. For anyone who's not been part of these streams before, because it's been a while since I did this, I take my Gundam and I just go and smash everybody else's on Bounty Hunt. So, let's go. I can't remember the weapon buttons or anything, so I guess we'll figure that out as we go. It's a 4v1. I'm about to smash the living daylights out of everything, hopefully. I actually do own this suit in real life as well. Like, after I played this game, I kit bashed it in real life. Hey, Jam. So, as usual, it takes me a little while to get used to this suit, because it's mainly a melee suit. Oh, we don't have the mace. Right, so we got the buster. I'm trying to remember all of the... Right, so we got Ghost Edge, Cyclone Axe, Hyper Mode, and then it's... Shield Pits. The amount of Vulcans I have on this thing is ridiculous, but then I remember why. It's because of how much fun it is with the Vulcans. I love the way it looks like everybody's kicking my ass here, when instead I just took it like a champ. I took all that damage like a champ, and then it's just like, okay, massive comeback here. Hyper mode. This is why I prefer bit weapons like Dragoons and stuff in Breaker 3, because it just makes everything so much easier. And as I get used to this a little bit more, the gameplay will be a little bit better as well. Oop. Whoever normally is the biggest threat on the enemy team, I go for first, but I'm not quite sure at the moment, so let's just Buster Rifle this guy in the face. And then I'll check chat as well, because I obviously can't play something like this and read chat always, so. But this gameplay, man, it's still good even after playing the new one. Are we done? Yeah, we're done. Okay, let's see. Why do the graphics look better? Hey, Damon! Because GB4 was made by the same team who did New Gundam Breaker. I rewatched IBO on night shift. Seeing the hammer brings back memories. The hammer is brilliant. My Chocolate Soroba comic is still in my most popular video. Why is this Sammy? Oh my god. Sammy, can you do me a favor? Can you link that on the Immersion Tale Discord? I want to see that for a laugh again. Well, let's convert to VtuberEN. But yeah, for those who haven't seen Gundam Breaker 3, it's, I'd argue, by far the better version of the game, even compared to Gundam Breaker 4. It's fast, it's fluid, it feels really good. I know I said we were going to do all of the stuff on Bounty Hunt, but I also want to show off some of the stuff in single player as well. So we'll do that. Plus we're on extreme difficulty, so it's still fun. But yeah, GB3 is just, I don't know, man. You have to play it. Like, if you've got a PS4 or even like a Vita, you have to play it just to experience it, because it's so good. I might actually see if, like, it's cheap for the Vita and see if I can get a copy, because it'd be fun to see what the mobile version's like. But yeah, it's so fun. Like, it looks slow for a moment there, but that's only because I've not played it in literally ages, and I'm like, wait a minute, how does my suit work again? Like, shield bits just work so much better. Oh my god, the damage output on the suit. Forgotten about that. There we go. Extreme difficulty and all the suits are just dying. That's right. But yeah, this is where the series peaked for quite a lot of people. Primarily just because of how damn good it is. It's one of those where when you've played it, when you got like the game in your hands and you've experienced it, it's you can't go back from it. It's why even though GB4 is fun, it's nowhere near this. Like, this is just too good. I don't know how they could have topped this. They tried to. They tried going back after New Gundam Breaker, but it just it didn't quite work out for them. Like, GB4 is some kind of weird mix mash of trying to make New Gundam Breaker into this. Like, it's got some neat customization features, but the gameplay of this, man. And away they go. I love the giant hammer. It's so stupidly fun. We just... Nope. Oh, I was trying to get the heavy arms there with the wide anchor and it didn't work. Oh, there we go. Oh! GPO 1? Oh, I was trying to get it with the wide anchor again. Ah, there we go. He's like, wait a minute, why am I going backwards? It's like, yes, you are going backwards. I'm going to smash your face in with the hammer. And just stagger him a little bit there. Oh. But yeah, I'll try and keep up with chat as much as I can for obvious reasons. The whole point of this suit that I have is that it works a lot better against multiple different suits. And it's, I wouldn't say stupidly overpowered, but it's fun. It is fun because of how ridiculous it is. I tried making this in GB4 and it did not work. Like, most of the suit setups that you would see in this just don't work. Because of how GB4 is different. Same with New Gundam Breaker, which is why you kind of resort to nuke builds. But yeah, I'm going to be streaming this for at least a good couple of hours just because of the whole thing with YouTube at the moment. I don't know what's going to happen with it. So yeah, as a result, I was like, yeah, I'll spend most of tonight streaming this. Twin Buster Rifle from Wing Zero TV version to the face. I'll catch up with chat in a moment. I've realized there's so many new posts. Oh, I don't think this is the end of this mission, so I'll save the satellite cannon and the hyper mode if I can. But yeah, I've done so many videos for this game. Like it's one of those where you can just go back to it after a while and it's still really fun. Oh, come on. Just juggling this guy with the giant hammer. There we go. Oh, come on. Let's try and... Once I've killed everything in this area, that's when I'll catch up with chat. I love how in this game as well it gives you like freedom of combat rather than limiting you, because in New Gundam Breaker, that's when it started limiting what things you could use and when, because it fit into the overall gameplay that they were going with them trying to do like the esports style game setup, so you'd have to like farm kills to then use everything. And the problem with that is you wouldn't be able to use like half your gear for, I'd say, a good portion of the match. But then like with 4 they kind of do the same thing where it's like, so we're just gonna do this where you can't use everything all the time, and then 3 comes in and 3's like, so do you remember you could actually just like do anything you wanted to at any time? No, the only issue you had was cooldown timers. Oh, Death Scythe. Literal Batman. There we go. It'd be crazy if they brought like this to Steam or something. That would be insane, but a lot of people have said that for ages. You know, because of this having the superior gameplay. The God of Death is back from hell. Yes. It's just a shame the master grade isn't amazing according to quite a lot of people. Where it kind of seems like it's flimsy and falls apart a lot. It's like, oh. That moment where it feels like I was sat there for half an hour with the Buster Rifle. It's like, oh, okay. Honestly, they would make an absolute killing if they brought this gameplay style back and then just put all the new suits in from everything. Including crazy concept ones that have never been in 3D before. That would be insane. God. The only problem with this is when Misa gets on low health and you don't want to heal her, she ends up just repeating the same voice line over and over and over again, and it's so freaking annoying. There you go, just smashing people into rocks here. I'm just turning people into Lego parts, basically, or at least it looks like it. Not my fault, they're literally running into my shots. Like, the crazy part about that is I'm not even leading them in some cases. It's just I'm sat there with the beam going, and they're just running straight into it. All like that there, just keep it focused on them and they just all die. It could be a casual game mode. That'd be fun. Talking about Legos, is Damon. I've been making Golden Freddy on Bricadia. I need to jump on Bricadia eventually, but my next thing is going to be Deltarune. If YouTube's not already killed the channel by then. Like, for anyone wondering what's going on at the moment, like, YouTube's going to screw everything up tomorrow, I think, by introducing age verification via ID, apparently. And yeah, I'm imagining the worst, so this is kind of like me turning around and being like, okay, we did this, like, ages ago. This is how the channel properly started streaming and getting popular, was by playing Gundam Breaker 3. So it's like, okay, I'll go back and actually play it again, primarily, because if the channel's going to go absolutely tits up and just get wrecked by YouTube, I at least want to go out on my own terms, you know, and actually have fun. The problem is I don't know what I'll do after this if everything goes tits up, so... Yeah, the idea is that what they're doing is they're implementing AI age verification, so if you've watched, like, a bunch of kids' cartoons, they're going to treat you like a kid. And if you've watched a bunch of adult stuff, well then they'll treat you like an adult. And the idea is that the AI is going to guess what age you are. Well, of course, that's going to screw over a lot of people, especially if it doesn't take into consideration specific things, like what happens if you're an adult that just happens to like cartoons. You know, it doesn't take into account what happens if you work in, say, the animation or the video games industry, so you're immediately looking for, like, all kinds of stuff. Like, the Roblox community is already freaking out, because apparently that's been deemed as kids stuff. I don't know. It's like, oh, this is bad. You know, so I'm kind of just sat here like, I hope my channel does not die. Proves you're 18 by losing your anonymity. Yeah, basically. Oh! Mark II in mass-produced new Gundam colors? Here we go. Hyper mode. So the hyper mode for my suit allows me to gain health back and everything, and also allows me to do a lot of damage. But the fun part about it is when I've got absolutely everything going here, we can use the satellite cannon. Oh crap. And the satellite cannon will just wreck it. Right, fly back. Satellite cannon time. There we go, lots of damage. Normally that also wrecks and blows off parts as well from the enemy suit. Love the way it just sat there and just Buster rifled it from underneath. Yeah, I did, Damon. That one in particular, I ended up looking that up later. It totally wasn't that. But yeah. More like if YouTube survives that long, says Damon, you can go up and then colony drop the collective shout HQ. You've been here long enough, you might be fine. I checked. This version of my YouTube channel, this version of it is 14 years old. And, of course, I'm way older than 14. They've even got my card details for paying me through YouTube, you know, so like whenever somebody does like super chat or whatever, I automatically get like payment for that, so I don't see what they're going on about, you know, it's crazy. I've already proven that way that I am over the age of 18. But they seem to just love getting rid of anonymity for everybody. I just realized it was that one that I needed to do. I see back to GB3, says Goof. Yeah, it's, just show off Jen's model more. Yeah. There are videos that show you to get round verifications. Would you like me to send those? Oh no, I've already looked at stuff like that. Just because, like, I just looked at it for the sake of it. Because it's going to be crazy. Everybody's getting wrecked. But yeah, for Goof in particular, it's just showed up. This is literally just because of YouTube potentially screwing me over tomorrow, depending. There were rumors that it will only be in certain parts of America or not. I'm not so sure about that. Either way, I'm just like, oh no. So if my channel gets wrecked, then you know why. So I thought I'd go out on my own terms, which is streaming from the very beginning again. You know, so that's why it says from the very beginning as the video name. Because I just wanted to go back to something that everybody enjoyed at one point, which was me playing GB3 and just having a good laugh on it. What's the other one? There he is. At least it's easy and fun to get into. Might have to hit up GB4 myself. GB4's, it's okay, but yeah, I just wish they'd release this on Steam. That'd be fun. YouTube probably only doing this so they can cover their ass financially. God knows, but like, I've already said, everything, like, over here is crazy right now. And as a result, I'm keeping everything private. You know, like, obviously with a load of other VTubers saying like, oh, they have problems with giving away info because of people. Obviously, I'm not a massive VTuber, but I still would like to keep some sort of privacy. So I'm literally just like, yeah, if I can keep myself private and off the grid, I'm going to. I'm not going to get forced to give my my details, and for any place that does require me to, I'm just not going to use that anymore. No, it's as simple as, even if it's like a big platform, I don't need to use stuff if it's literally trying to scrape my data to then either sell on to other people, or that it's going to get hacked at some point and then somebody's going to be able to blackmail me if they want. You know, so it's like, dude, I'm not doing that. You know, I'd like to hopefully think that everybody else would be like that at some point, and I don't just mean like people in chat, but I mean like everybody with common sense would just turn around and be like, yeah, well, if you're going to do that, then we just won't use your services. You know. So it's gonna be crazy, especially because I've been around on the internet since like before 2000, and this is like possibly the worst time ever. In fact, I think it is, because the internet used to be basically the Wild West in terms of you could have whatever content on, and it was literally up to whoever to decide, you know, what they saw. So like, for instance, parents would have to keep close eye on what the kids were doing. And this is all under the guise of, oh, think of the children. It's like, well, YouTube's already had a bunch of stuff for kids in terms of keeping kids safe, whether it be YouTube Kids, although that doesn't because of the whole Spider-Man Elsa videos and a bunch of other things. But they've done the whole thing of age-verifying videos, changing the whole thing of YouTube Kids has to be a thing. Basically enforcing rules on other content creators to try and verify people, like the viewers' age and stuff. It's like, well, if that's not working, then clearly you can't do anything more to keep kids safe. You know, it's like the whole thing of saying, well, you can't even keep kids in school safe, so why, you know, why force this on everybody so much? Because like all the countries doing this at the moment are guilty of not being able to do that. It's just stupid. There we go. So you're as old as Gundam. We live in fun times. Keeping things private might backfire on us. It might make us look guilty. Well, the thing is, like, the way that they're pinning it, at least in the UK, right? Also, I wasn't talking about you ignoring warning signs, Dave. I was talking about family and friends. That's fine, that's fine. Like, so, get this right. in the UK at the moment, they're turning around and being like, so if you don't sign up to this thing where basically you give your ID to whatever website you want in terms of like viewing stuff, like if you don't hand over your ID, whether it be like your driving license, your passport, whatever else that identifies that it's you on said website that requires it, then yeah, immediately you're branded as a pedophile in the UK. That's so stupid. That is so freaking stupid. It's just like, dude, what? No. I absolutely hate it. So apparently if that's the case, then I'm supposed to be in that category already. Where it's like, dude, no, I just want my privacy. Oh. It's like, I don't want anybody turning around and knowing easily where I live, what I look like, you know, and stuff like that. Like, privacy is a right that everybody should have, you know. And then they're going on about, oh, we'll make it so that your DMs aren't private either. It's like, oh, that's gonna be fun. He said sarcastically. It's really, really stupid. And continuing to think about it puts me borderline back in 2006 in terms of vocabulary. It almost puts me at the point where I could end up being cancelled for saying stuff. It's like, ooh, I'm gonna say gamer things, you know, because it just makes me that angry. Let's kill everything here. 30 and you like Pokemon, here's a criminal charge. Basically, it's like even me like watching stuff with Rachel, if they just took that at face value and didn't take into consideration that Rachel's here with me, well then I watched Pokemon 2000 the other day with her, but apparently that would immediately have me labeled. You know. It's like, dude, what are you even doing, you know? I'm curious of meeting 2000's Dave. See, the thing is, it's like I've still got to put this into Immersion Tale because it's part of it. But I would argue that the early 2000s Dave wasn't so much Dave and was way more moody. You know, that was the point. Like from 2000, actually, I'd say from about 1999, maybe 2000, it's moody all the way up until like 2021. So I was just kind of backseating during that period of time for very depressing reasons. No, and then this comes along and happens, and it's like, ooh. So Dave piloted by Moody, basically, yeah. The easiest way to describe it is I took a massive break from my mental health, and then decided to leave the other guy in charge. Meanwhile, Moody's like, oh hey, this is kind of crazy. So that was a crazy time period. I've stopped caring, says John. Just stressing over stuff we can't change. No, I can totally relate to that. I try and not look at this stuff. It's like I mentioned today in venting. The problem I had recently was this stuff. I'd been watching quite a bit of it recently for the sake of keeping in the know, so I knew what was going on ahead of time. And everything like to do with countries changing, internet changing, and I'd looked at it so much and not got rid of it from my YouTube search history that it actually swamped my recommendations to the point where I only had that stuff. And yeah, it got me really angry because I was like, dude, I'm the guy that's been saying for ages on stream, like, don't have this stuff swamp your stream because it's just going to make you angry. You know? So I ended up literally just being like, right, I'm going to take like a good half an hour or so to go through my YouTube history and just clean it all out. Because I don't want to just press the delete button. Because you can do that in like dire circumstances. But I was like, it's bad, but I don't deem it so bad. I've not got like terrorism videos like last time recommended to me for no reason and stuff. So it's just like I'll just wipe the history like individually. So I just went back and looked through it and got rid of it all and thankfully, my YouTube history is back to just like a mixture of Gundam, Undertale, and Deltarune, different other gameplay stuff, model kits, and then when WWE were doing one of their events, I think it was like last year or something with Cody Rhodes, I started watching that. So I get recommended a lot of WWE stuff now, so I watch a ton of that on the side. The funny thing is, I was never really into WWE until like literally recently, and it's like, oh, go on, I'll have a laugh. So my my recommendeds are all kind of crazy at the moment. Oh, let's see what chat says while I try and destroy this monolith. Oh, can we just get this Sananju? At least I'm not recommending you Insect King. I don't know whether this is the end here, but I might as well, for a laugh, just satellite cannon the monolith. Yeah, dear God, you're right. Ivan Anime is considered jailbait now. Oh God. Sorry about that, man, but I'm starting to feel the same myself, so damn it. No, it's fine, it's fine. It's like I said in chat, or rather in Discord, I don't blame anyone for that, because I know everybody is concerned and is frustrated, so I wasn't kind of like blaming anybody or being like, dude, you shouldn't do that, you know, that would have been obvious if it have come across like that in tone. But instead it was more just a, guys, I understand, but I gotta take a step back, you know, because this is getting ridiculous, and it's kind of ruined my channel a little bit. I just want a little bit of escapism, you know, which is the whole point for playing video games. Oh, can't watch Gunbuster anymore because it's for predators. Oh, like seriously, it's annoying. Apparently, YouTube responded to the hate towards identifications. You can never escape. All I watch now is anime titties, mecha, Warhammer, and 3D printing, and gaming, says John. I don't blame you. Like, I watch some really good channels. If they don't screw me over, I'll, like, go through the channels that I watch and why. But yeah, the crazy thing about all of this is they don't account for specifics. They just use a very broad brush to try and sweep all of this under the rug and do stuff like this, and it's just like, dude, this is really stupid. But yeah, in terms of like the whole anime thing and cartoons as well and being labeled, I'm still gonna watch them. I'm still gonna watch them, like even after YouTube like hopefully doesn't screw me over and just says, yeah, you're old enough, that's good, because even though your channel's only 14, we've been paying you, we can verify your card details. You know, that would be the easiest thing. Hopefully when YouTube does that, I'm still gonna watch stuff. I'm still gonna, you know, like watch old stuff and cartoons and things. Because personally, I think they're better than some of the other stuff that's on TV, especially like some of the more real things that are on TV, like dramas and stuff, that they don't appeal to me. It's like, oh, well, you never grew up, so you must still be a child. It's like, dude, I really don't care. Just let me watch what I enjoy, you know. If I want to watch giant robots and other things fighting each other, then that's my problem, not yours, you know. Oh. Like, they can label me whatever they want at the end of the day. It's not going to change who I am. It's just a way of using scare tactics. Hello to anyone that's just coming in. It's always been YouTube goal to create age-appropriate, accessible YouTubers for everyone. Last I checked, says Sammy. Yeah, YouTube used to be for everybody. And the content used to be, like, literally by everyone as well. But it seems like they keep pushing more and more into TV territory. And the more they do that, the more I absolutely hate it. Like, you can't go on especially if you've got like the TV version or whatever. Like when I'm watching stuff with Rachel on like the PlayStation or whatever, you can't go like 5 minutes without seeing about 6 advertisements that are unskippable back to back. It's just like, dude, seriously, get rid. No, this is just bad. Or they have it perfectly timed so that you have to watch them and can't skip them. Oh. Come on. Meanwhile, smashing this suit here. Oh. YouTube was never meant for kids. I remember when it was a case of, well, we'll age verify you by doing the simple age verification of, are you 18 or not? But other than that, it was like, yeah, put in the birth date or whatever and you're fine. And then it was the whole thing of, they assumed that you were an adult with the birth thing. And then if you weren't, then they'd moderate and ban you, you know. But yeah, it's really stupid how I'd say like the golden age of the internet, where it was basically like you're free to do mostly whatever you want without getting restricted or whatever, and you could basically express your opinions and stuff and not worry about anything like police turning up at your door. You know, that era of the internet is practically gone. Like, you're at the point where you could say something. Apparently in the UK, they're rolling out a system where you can get fined for swearing in public by about £1,000. I think it is £1,000 British, which is I think is about $500 to $800 US, and that includes stuff like saying stuff that may embarrass people. You know, that's so stupid. So it's not just swearing; it's like embarrassment as well. I don't get that. That's going way too heavy-handed. Oh, well, I'm just gonna go over here and then delete that completely. When this new thing comes in here, I'm gonna go awakened. Oh, there we go. I really should have waited and got hyper mode. Can we just aim for that there? How many suits are we gonna get here in one? Maybe a couple? They just all run in and then end up getting the parts completely ripped off them. The fun part about this is when they're on the floor, I can literally just smash the hammer into the face and kill them. And it's also cool being able to properly control the GN bits here, or the shields that then turn into beam rifles. They're gone. Hey, Lucy! David Woomer says, hello, sir. How are you doing? What are you using in game? I'm using the Twin Buster Rifle, the Satellite Cannon Backpack, the GN Shield Bits, and then the Giant Hammer from IBO. The actual suit itself is a mix of the X Gundam and the Crossbone. But yeah, apart from all the crazy stuff that's going online, this is just really, really fun to get back into. Oh. That moment where I'm just smashing apart all these suits. Oh, I'm going for a hyper mode here. The GN shield bits that I have are literally on a button press, so I can call them back if I want and use them as actual shields, which is always great for crazy melee action where the enemy suits are just ganging up on you. Oh! Destiny and V-Dash? That's gonna do some damage. There's the V-Dash gone. And then we just ground break. I have no clue what suit that was, but it's gone. That one's gone as well. There's another one gone. Is it the V-Dash or the Destiny that's left? I think it's the Destiny. Could be wrong. Oh no, it's Tall Geese. Wait, what the hell is Tall Geese doing here? The third one. Funny thing is, I've not even got to the really nasty stuff yet, like air juggling them with the Vulcans. Like that. That moment where I'm using the X Gundam's chest Vulcans to finish off. Is it multiplayer? Yeah, it can be. I remember most broken parts and weapons to use. Oh, freaking rose bits. Like, rose bits are nasty. I absolutely hate them on this. Rose bits and Rose Hurricane. Does this game have Musume units? What, you mean like female mixed with robot? No. The only way you could do stuff like that is with actual stuff like the Noble Gundam, like, because I've got a list of suits that I had, and I think the Symphogear girls were some of them. Hang on. Yeah, because these were like the first two kits that I made. Can't really display them because the parts missing, but then we got like the Symphogear ones. And then we upgrade 9-Ball Seraph from Armored Core, and then Symphogear again. Another version of my suit when it got upgraded. More stuff from Symphogear. I've done individual videos on these as well. Symphogear. Default one that I tried messing around with. I can't remember. Oh, I think that was my Armored Core style build. Symphogear again. You know, so yeah, it was, this one was fun, but you had to do stuff like using the normal parts. Gundam Archie's fangs were more broken. Yes, Sigmax is canon, yeah. Then there's me suit as I started upgrading it more. There's Hibiki from Symphogear. Symphogear, suit again. This is when I tried messing around and giving it different parts. That was when my hands were broken as well. So that was, or close to being broken. That was like 2019. No, it can't have been then. I'm just thinking about it, it can't have been then. Because when my hands were broken, I didn't play, so... Because these all have names next to them. There's the Astray No Name. There's Dixon from freaking Techromancer. Goldibus from Techromancer. Kamen Rider stuff. Genji from Overwatch. Tracer from Overwatch. Diva from Overwatch. There's my Crossbone. Altair from Recreators. Ruby from Ruby. Kamen Rider stuff. The Crisis suit from Metal Wolf Chaos that I ended up recreating. Kamen Rider again. Kamen Rider. See, this is all kinds of stuff where it was like really fun to build in this one compared to GB4. GB4 just has me like, what? There's a load of Kamen Rider stuff again. Superior Dragon Gundam, that was one that I did based off of Build Fighters Try, I think. I know I tried revamping my build a couple of times, but it's probably been quite a while since I messed around with this. All they gotta do is merge GP3's gameplay with GP4's customization. Yep. Ivan. Yeah, I think. Oh, does it want me to do all of these or what? Because I'm trying to figure out what I was up to on chapter 3. Because I can play extreme. I clearly can play extreme. Maybe it just wants me to progress. Because I remember saying to everybody eventually when I got the strongest suit that I could, I'd just go through extreme difficulty. Love watching the launch sequence in this game. I wonder if videos will have a warning at the beginning will count for me since I listened to some ducked up Vocaloid and YouTube hates me for it. That's just Sammy. Even the freaking lobby is more appealing than GP4. It's easier to navigate as well. Because it's smaller, you know. They try and make it more of a social space for GP4. It's why when people turned around to me and said, like, dude, you're crazy for liking GB3 when GB4 came out, and I was like, nah, GB3, man, I'm not being nostalgic or anything, but, like, GB3 is where it's at, you know. I still don't feel like GB4 is good enough, and people were like, dude, nah, GB4's sweet. It's just like, GB4's okay, but it's not this. It is definitely not this. Like, it's different. It's different in a way that makes it accessible to people that never had the opportunity to play this. You know, especially if you didn't have this system or the Vita. You know, but if you did, well then GB4 is a massive step down. Not on the same level as New Gundam Breaker, but it's almost there. I'd argue. Like, the gameplay still feels slightly janky. The customization is a little bit funny compared to this. The lobby and everything else to do with it is a little bit more overly complicated. It's just, I prefer games when they're like this, where they're simplistic, and the gameplay is just absolutely solid. You know, makes me want to get GB2 and 1, you know, and see what they're like. Because I could probably eBay them. Ooh. Just realised I've not even used my shield bits yet. That moment you just see all the numbers coming up on screen because all my shield bits are just going over and taking shots at everybody. This looks way better than GB4. I missed the Virgil sword, says Audio. Hey, Audio! GB2 has the best story out of them all, but customizing is okay. Like, if it plays anything like this, then I'll be happy, you know, because that'd be actually kind of cool for in the future, you know, if the channel doesn't get screwed over. Just turn around and be like, right, let's just get on the older games, and I'll actually experience them the same way I did this, because this was really, and it still is really special to me, because, hell, it was just a bunch of random people in my comments being like, you should play this, and I'm like, oh, okay. And then next moment, those people are actually long-time subscribers going, dude, are you enjoying it? And I'm like, yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I can see why you guys like it now. No, this game is really special to me as a result. It helped me make a lot of friends. And at the same time, it's just good. It's just so good. Oh. That moment where You got a Kshatriya just trying to beam you from the side. It's like, dude, seriously? Juggled with Buster Rifle? Have you played the PS2 Ghost Rider game? No. I have not. Sammy, if you've watched Hell of a Boss, I think you should be fine. They've been warning on every episode. Hell of a Boss and I think Gaslight District? Because Gaslight District, I think, has warnings at the beginning. I could be wrong. It's peak. Oh. I need to try that then. John says, I miss the Border Break days. Gaslight District. Gaslight District is by the same studio that make Digital Circus, but it's by a completely different creator. It's pretty good. Oh no, I've heard of it. Gaslight? Gaster? No! No! I should just do like a reaction video to that. There's a good video by Misty Sparkles that's very funny that goes over Gaster and Undertale, and it's so funny because even she laughs about it, just being like, so anyway, it's the spooky guy that everybody says is spooky. This is all you need to know about the spooky man. So funny. I should just like deliberately pivot towards what YouTube wants and just start doing reaction videos for more stuff. Ooh. I'm obsessed with it. Breadhead is my favorite. Yeah, I really like Gaslight. I can't wait to see what happens with it because the style of it is so good. And before I do another stream of Crossfire as well, because I remember doing that and that was funny. For anyone who doesn't remember or wasn't there, Crossfire was like an old British game show where everybody played paintball and did like made up missions, and the idea was that if they completed the missions they'd win and go on to the end of the series and do like some crazy things, and that was funny to watch, especially because like watching it, essentially what was at the time like softcore models basically played paintball versus like Terry from down the street who works as a fireman, and then they kick his ass. It was so funny. Yeah, it sounds crazy, but I remember seeing that. I didn't even know that at the time because I was like teens when I watched it. But it's just, the only way to describe it is, it's a bunch of bad guys dressed up in leather outfits and helmets, killing a bunch of other people dressed in orange and black BDUs, but it's all with paintball guns, and it's so funny. I specifically remember it because it was on round about the same time as what John said, Scrapyard Challenge. But the funniest part I remember is this mission where they have to recover this sample from this base, and I can't remember whether it was an all-female team or whether it was just a lady that was mixed in. But I remember it was this poor Indian lady is on this team. And her entire team is like completely wiped, and she has to get up to the helipad with this this item on top of this building. These are all real life areas. They use like decommissioned military bases and stuff for the recording of this show. And basically, she has to get up to this helipad to evac with this item, and she's carrying it. And it was the funniest thing ever because you'd get like some really funny kills versus just Jerry from down the street, you know, where somebody would come out of nowhere and like shoot him in the back or whatever. But this poor Indian lady, she's like, right, I'm gonna take on the entire enemy team all on myself with this object in hand. So basically, she was one-handing a massive paintball rifle thing, and she's like, right, I can't see anybody, because she had to go up this stairwell, She's like, I can't see anybody. I'm going to try going for it. And it's so funny because the suspense was killing me at the time. Because she leans around this corner. And there's literally, I think it's either one of the guys on the enemy team that is known for being just a slimy worm in his character bio. Or it's literally one of the female members of the enemy team. I can't remember which one it is. But all I remember is this poor Indian woman is like not knowing what she's going to walk into. And then next moment, she opens this door and she pokes her head round it. And just as she pokes her head round it, they literally land a headshot straight between her eyes. And it is just so quick and instant that it's over with. And she's like, oh no, I'm gone. And then gets wiped out completely. It's so funny. It's the funniest thing ever. I'm going to have to do like another couple of viewings of it. It's so hilarious. It's like the first episode they had a group of guys that I think were either IT guys or they did like competitive cycling together or something. I can't remember what it was, but I remember one of the base areas they had to invade. Most of the team got wiped out before they even got into the base, and then there was just one guy basically doing a Rambo, dual wielding these two massive heavy paintball guns because they basically had like the normal paintball guns, but then they had like this huge hefty shell of like a rifle over the top to kind of make it look high tech or whatever. And yeah, he's just dual wielding these two guns like Rambo, trying to get into this base area, and he did manage it, but I don't think he actually completed the objective. I think somebody snuck up on him at the very end and took him out, if I remember rightly. So funny. Did you finish the DLC stories? Yes, I did. Wipeout, when it was hosted by Richard Hammond. Yes. Sounds somewhat like Takeshi's Castle. I used to watch Takeshi's Castle all the time when me and Jen first started dating. Like, I'd go around hers and we'd just watch it all the time. I don't remember this cutscene. It's a really cool cutscene though. The same thing with Brainiac Science Abuse. Yes. A lot of good shows. There are 3 opponents, and there's still going to be no match for me. Let's take out the big guy. Let's smash the big guy's face in, because he looked like he was giving everybody a hard time during the cutscene. Oh, he's dead. Oh, he's dead in like 2 seconds. Laughable at most. Oop, there we go. There's another one down. That one's going to get a buff because it's the last one left. Chest Vulcan. Just juggled him up in the air with that and then just... Oh, I'm so nasty. That moment where he juggles you with at least 3 of his weapons. I really like the lasers spinning around your mech. Oh, the swords. Yeah, those are swords made out of pure energy. Let's see. I used to watch Panorama until they found out they pay blackmail. Pay and blackmail people into making stuff up. Oh, dude. Did you see the promise of this game's MC and Misa in GB4? Think so? Hey Phoenix! Even though Moody, been a long time since I've seen any Breaker 3 action. Guess I'm too used to my roster representation in 4 with the Leo. How you doing anyway, Phoenix? We'll take your hesitation as a notice. I thought I responded. I swear I responded. Wait, what do I have to do here to get through this? Because I swear I just did all of that, right? I've literally done all of this on extreme, so what do I have to do that one? No. Okay, so let's go and show people the whole thing, and I'll do that as well because Satan's in it. That should hopefully get me age restricted. So yeah, this hub, I really like it, even though it's got a bug in it that I found really like later on in the game. But the only cool thing about the hub mechanically, like gameplay wise, is that you can actually mess around with it, but you can actually get the audio stuck when you go into the menu and press this at the same time. All it does is just raise all over the floor. But in the background it shows the suits that were out at the time, which obviously you can tell it's a while ago. So what they show off is the real grade 1.0 Granddaddy Gundam. And then they show off the build burning as well. Amongst a couple of other things. Like there's the build burning. There's the Granddaddy RX-78-2, the real grade. They showed those off the most. Don't know whether they show off anything else, but I also for the chatter going on about like childhood shows and everything. It's funny because I actually did want to do a set of videos literally just entitled like memories or something, where I just go and yap about stuff, you know, that I remember. Because I remember an absolutely ton of stuff. So that might be something to look into as well at some point, is just like actually do those videos. So the reason why I've gone on this one is because we fight Satan at the end. Literally Satan. I always found this funny when I first found this out. But before then we fight all of the SDs. Or rather, all of the SDs that were out at the time. And for anyone who doesn't know what an SD is, it's this. It's the very tiny Gundams that are super deformed. That's where they get the name from. Absolutely love SDs. They're so fun. I can't remember there being a cutscene during this. Oh, here's Satan. This is why I got hyped when I saw the remade Satan Gundam, just because it's like, oh my god, I can actually buy it. So yeah, this is a boss fight versus the Satan Gundam now. You can see his name literally at the top. He's a wizard. He just casts like a load of different spells, which are kind of crazy. Ooh. Alright, just get in behind him here. He has two modes as well. One with the cloak and then one without. I think that's his second form coming up. Yeah, here he is. Monster Black Dragon. It's funny because this was also the same Gundam that I made into a real type with the metal build in Mass Builder ages ago. Like, it was one of my first builds in Mass Builder because of me still having a laugh at how ridiculous this is in GB3. Still not got enough gauge yet? Come on. If I can just get him. Oh my god, his health is just draining with that there. Oh. And Misa's already down, which is why she's doing the same audio over and over again. There we go. Lord Satan. Demon Lord Satan Gundam. That sounds menacing. Yeah. I do like this though. It's the entire mission is crazy. It's why I got super hyped for, like, again, like I was saying, the remake of the SD, because of being able to actually get it. Because if you try and get the SD Satan Gundam, it's not as good as the newer one. Because it's a really old kit. I was trying to kit bash it ages ago and I ended up throwing it because I screwed it up so much. Because old kits are notoriously hard to work with. Some of these missions don't have completion next to them. Why not? Dude, that just sucks. Oh wait, no. Hang on. Cleared. Hotspot, cleared. Wait, if that's a hotspot, that's... Well, that's gotta be cleared, right? Cleared. Not cleared. Cleared. I thought... Dude, I'm tripping here. I keep thinking I've done these when I haven't. I find it funny that Irradiation was basically bad in both this and 4. This hurts me as a Gundam Wing fan, says Phoenix. Basically, unless you want to use the Sigma Axis charge shots. And like the twin buster that I'm using here at the moment isn't too bad. The way that I've got it set up. Is that Musha? Oh no, it's just something that looks a little bit like it. Because he's got Musha parts, I'm going to sit back here a little bit. Right. Oh, there we go. The funny thing is, as well, I'm using the Unicorn Shield as a another weapon here. So the Unicorn Shield actually has the built-in shot to it, so I can use that as a weapon too. Oh, he's awakened now. Oh, whoa, you no. Awaken in response to his will. Okay. Hyper mode. My hyper mode should technically be better there because I doubled down. I love the way it's just the animation of me hitting them with the sword there. I'm gonna do what I normally do and chip away at the shield and the health until he's fully wrecked, and then we'll just use the satellite if we can. I'm gonna have to use the satellite now. Yep, there we go, he's down. It's actually funny how that was the finisher as well, because I always like trying to do a satellite cannon finisher. Dun dun dun. Blue frame but in different colors? That cutscene, man. That is really good. I forgot how good these cutscenes were. I love the quality of the cutscenes, says Lucy. I know, right? The backpack for that suit was the Banshee backpack, Banshee Non, I think. This is Sananju, the Shinmusha arms, Stargazer backpack. Let's just convert all that to GP. I love the way I skipped that and then Misa's just sat there with a smiling face. It's like, oh, that moment where you skip something, lose all the context, and it's like, ah, kind of awkward. Mission counter. There we go. Chapter 4 drags so long if I remember rightly. Like three drags, but 4 is even worse if I remember rightly, but there's only 5. And away we go. Dave, you are evil. You are trolling your wife as in what you said about Misa while using the avatar. Wait, what? I'm totally like, what at this point? Oh, whoa, my eye field's just stopping those beam shots there because having the unicorn's shield on gives me an eye field as well. Sadly, I have to go now. Have fun, Dave. Thank you very much, Lucy. Ivan, it probably went over my head. I'm just kind of like totally. What is your natural state, though? Potentially, a lot of the time, I'm just like, wait, what? Steal the base jabber. I don't actually remember base jabbers having beams like this, but okay. Oh. Ah, there we go. Juggle that guy. That moment where I'm just mad dashing at people with the eye field on. And then the energy swords. The fun thing about this as well is if I don't use the irradiated shot from the twin buster, I can actually just spam it. Nope. There we go. Regarding knowing some of your perks, I mean, from what we've known each other for at least 4 years at this point, I think, give or take, this should count for something. Have I? Oh, do I have to melee in this area to nullify that? I was thinking about this the other day, and it's like, if anyone's stuck with me for more than like 2 years, that's pretty good. At least from my perspective, because I'm just like, yay! Uh-oh. Beam cannon from the side? I hit it so hard it exploded and its chest unit went flying. Four suits versus one, okay. That music always gets me ready for a fight when I hear it like that. I can't help but just immediately put on hyper mode, then go awaken and just set up the shield bits and just smash these suits to pieces. The funny thing is, if I get constant melee hits, it prolongs my awaken mode. Oh, dude, they don't stand a chance. Like, they never did anyway, but... Can I just go here and see if I can get 2 for 1? Please. Yeah, there we go, they ran into it. I was kind of expecting that. I just kept the freaking trigger held. It's just, I couldn't do anything. You know who the true champion of sticking with you is? Indeed. Oh. There's the eye field triggering by auto again. Ooh, what now? I actually think it's cool if you have like a shield like that the eye field is just there as extra backup. Kind of makes shields with eye fields all the more valuable. If I remember rightly, in the original run I found that out like super early. It was just like, wait a minute, why am I bothering to use any other shield if this thing has eye field? And then I can just double that with the GN shield bits. Because then that way it shields me from like 360 degrees, plus I've got the eye field. When my eye field is down or drained, then I can use these. It works wonders. Like, sure, I can't always have them up, but when I do, it's annoying for the enemy. Then they nerfed the eye field in GB4. Yeah, it's another frustrating thing with GB4. I mean, look at this so far. I'm an absolute brawler and tank here at close range. But I also have long range capabilities that are nasty. That's what I love about this suit, and by extension this gameplay. It just allows me to play really nasty. And that's my playstyle. Because this build really does cover quite a lot of different ways to engage people. Like, sure, I use the rushdown quite a lot with the hammer because of how much damage the hammer has. And the fact that it can get easy ground breaks. But it is fun just like messing around with the rest of the suit. Like, for instance, get over here. Well, I absolutely love the wide anchor for that. And this guy that's beaming me on top there. Oh, I was actually gonna pull him, and he just dove off. Whoop! There we go. So yeah, I could just air juggle somebody if I want in midair. The funny thing is, as well, it allows you to use the wide anchor in target mode. So you can actually just, if I want to, I can just go over here instead. Well, if I can grab hold of a building like that. So that's actually really fun because it allows for another way to traverse the environment as well. I love the way some of these shots from the beams are just like getting completely blocked, and then other ones from like my hammer are like almost one shot depending on what the oh dude, can I? Oh, oops. Sometimes I forget how strong this thing is. That moment where I'm like, I can just like uppercut them and then drag them back down with the wide anchor. It's just like, no, they're already dead. I also like the way that the crossbone unit's mouth vent opens up as well. It's so cool. Oh yes, close range, all 4 suits. Oh my god, please, ground break on 2 of them? Oh, there we go. I just killed 3 in like the first 30 seconds of gameplay versus him. And now this guy's literally... I feel sorry for him. Not sorry enough that I don't drag his ass back and then uppercut him. Oh, that was nasty of me. He's there running off. It's just like, no, get back here, please. Maybe I should have saved Awakened mode for later on, but I'll probably get it back soon. I love the way that, again, my eye field in conjunction with the shield bits, as you can see, is just giving me complete shielding 360 degrees, and as a result, I'm able to take on multiple suits with relatively low threat, you know, to my own health bar. So I'm just able to just have a good laugh with them. It is ridiculous. Hey, Toggies too. Let's just get stuck in here. As soon as I activate this, because it has a slight AOE around the front of the satellite cannon, it just wrecks everything. That was nuts. They all come in and they're like, so anyway, just gonna jump here. It's like, how about you don't jump me and instead I just satellite cannon all of you? Fun times indeed. Oh, I'm gonna get that. And then the rest can be converted to GP. Too much fun having all that power. I don't remember. Oh, wait a minute. Am I doing singles versus other suits here? This would be fun. Here we go. Okay, what we versus here? Oh, the Master and the God Gundam. Okay. Oh, immediately Godfinger? Come on. Oh, I was trying to grab them, but it wouldn't let me. That's one dead. There we go, drag his ass back this way. It's the God Gundam with the Tolgi's backpack as well. Oh yeah, it's dead. Wonder how many fights I have to do here to complete this. Is that like the O mix with the GPO2? Because it looks like it. I guess I'll never find out. We'll go back home, see Disco in a few hours. Okay. Oh. I thought that was the Destiny then, but it isn't. It's like a Pale Rider style with a Noble Gundam at the side. Yeah. Need to make sure I take out this one. I couldn't remember whether I used the pulsar rifle or not. I'm just like, oh, what? Because there's only one left. I should be able to just wail on it. Oh, there we go. Can I... take that and just go boom, boom, boom. Oh, Akatsuki stuff. Yeah, avoid instant death. The only way that works is if you have the entire Akatsuki Gundam. Although it would be fun to use that plus the eye field plus the GN bits. That would actually be kind of cool when you think about it, because you'd have like 3 layers of shielding. That might be an interesting setup to mess around with in future. Just like triple stack defense, and then have the satellite cannon, the bits, everything. Just forego the Gundam X style thing. Just turn it into like the Akatsuki instead, like a heavily modified Akatsuki. Right, I'm gonna stop there because of the time. So thank you very much, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope to see you again next time. I appreciate your company. Thanks for the discussion tonight as well. See you on the next one. Bye!